Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Math with Miss Dodd. So I'm going to be talking a little bit more this week about subtraction. And right over here, you'll see we are learning about subtraction. And then I have a little the minus up here. And then you may also notice that there's the number 135. So that is actually how many days we have been in kindergarten. So I'm going to keep updating those things because I know that in many of your classrooms, you were talking about the number of the day. We are going to get right into our new math lesson. Two things before we get started. The first is that you're going to need a workspace in front of you. So it could be a dry erase board, it could be a piece of paper and a pencil, just somewhere for you to record your work. The other thing that's going to really help us is that if you have an adult near you, or if you know how to stop and start the video, that's really going to help for the rest of our math videos, because I'm going to say something like read you a problem, and then I'm going to say try this on your own. So that's going to be a time where you're going to stop the video, and then you're going to try, and then you'll watch me do the same problem. So then it gives us all our own think time, which is so important when we're learning about math, because we all work at different paces. All right, so let's get started today. I'm going to share my screen with you because we are going to continue talking about subtraction. Now, here's our first problem. This is something I want you to work out on your own after I read it to you, and then you'll start and watch me do the same thing. So James wrote 6 stories. He gave 4 to his sister. How many does he have left? Show your work on your workspace. So pause the video now and try this problem on your own. Alrighty, so now I want you to watch me try this same problem. So he wrote 6 stories. This is how I might solve it. There are so many ways that you could do this, but I'm going to do it this way. So I'm drawing my 6 circles to show my 6 stories. And then I'm continuing to read the problem. And it says he gave 4 to his sister. So I am now going to just cross out 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to circle how many, like the group that's left, so that other part. Now this is actually an acceptable answer, but another way to do it that we've been talking about is using an equation. So now I'm going to write this as an equation. When we do subtraction, we always start with the big number, or the whole. So 6, I can't forget my symbol, my line is the minus. Take away 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Ellie the equals is coming in, equals. And now how many do I have left? 2. There are a bunch of ways to show this work. There are a bunch of different math tools you can use. This is just 1 or 2 ways that you could solve this problem. We're going to get into today's lesson, which is similar to this. So we're going to see a picture like this right up above. The problem is there were 9 cats. 6 went to different houses. How many cats are left? So you can solve this problem using an equation because they already did the model for us. So I'll do 9 as my whole. You can write this equation with me as I do it. So 9 on your workspace. Minus the minus, take away. Now let's count again to make sure I have 4, 5, 6 cats that went to different houses. And that equals how many are left. So I love to give this a little circle so I can see that part that's left. 3 are left. When we talk about subtraction, we've talked about how with addition, there's a part and then a whole. Well, subtraction, we have the whole, we take a part away. What's the other part? So in this problem, our whole is 9. That's the big number we started with. And then 6 was the part that got taken away. And we solved this problem by finding the missing part, which is 3. 9 minus 6 equals 3. Here's another problem for us to try. So I'm going to read the problem, then I'm going to say pause the video and try, and then I'm going to show you my work. So there are 5 roses on my rose bush. I picked 5 roses. How many flowers are left on the rose bush? Draw a picture and write an equation to solve. Use your workspace. So pause the video now, try this, and then start it up again to see my work. All right, so I'm going to show you what my work would look like. So there are 5 roses. I'm going to draw my 5 circles. Then I picked 5. And change the color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is interesting. So if I think about this now, okay, there were 5 roses. That's my whole. I'm going to take away all 5. So that in this case is actually a part 2. So I'm going to take away 5. And 5 take away 5 is 0. There are no roses on the bush left. Hopefully they'll grow back. So this is 5 minus 5 equals 0. This final one is something that you're going to see on your, something similar to this is on your work today, your independent practice. So I'm just going to talk through it with you and we'll figure this out together, and you can use your workspace, and then you can try this on your own a little later. So check out this unfinished equation. So do you notice down here this equation is unfinished? Write the equation the correct way and draw a math picture to show your answer. Use your workspace. So you can pause the video and try this on your own. All right, so I want to show you what my work would be. So we have 7, and then we have 3 here. But right away, I'm noticing that something is missing. We're missing our sign. Now, if I don't put a sign here, we don't know what to do with these 2 numbers, because we've actually learned 2 math symbols now that could go here. Well, 3 really, because we could even put Ellie over here. So I would do, I know this is going to be subtraction because that's what we're working with. If you chose to do addition, that's correct too. But I'm going to make this a minus sign so that I know I'm working with minus the minus. And now I'm going to start by drawing my picture to help me solve this problem. So I need to have 7 circles because that's my whole. Then I'm going to take away 3. 1, 2, 3. So 7 take away 3 is, and let's see what's left, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I finished this equation so that it makes sense. And I drew a picture that also works with it. All right, boys and girls, or mathematicians, shall I say, I would like you to get started on your independent work today. And thank you for watching this video about subtraction. Tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit more about subtraction, and have a good day.